day of Test cricket, hasn't it, from the Bullring in Johannesburg. India now lead by 311. 20 wickets have fallen today, and I'm not sure I've seen anything like it. I wonder if my studio guest Robert Croft has it. What a remarkable day's cricket.
Yeah, it's been very dramatic. The pitch has had a lot to do with it, but also I think that the way that the Indian bowlers especially used that new ball, their seam bowlers, they weren't expected to do that much in this series, and the way that India came into it, they were on a hide into nothing, I felt. Lots of the people were talking, look, the way that South Africa had bossed them in the one-day series, they were going to just overrun them. But no, they've come back with real fight today and bowled really well.
Well, India started the day batting, they ended the day batting. What we're going to do is just have a quick review of the wickets that have fallen, because 20 have fallen. India started the day on 156 for 5. The first to go, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, to a quite exceptional catch from Sean Pollock. Didn't he enjoy it? Tail enders here. Difficult pitch, but were South Africa really on the money at this stage?
No, I don't think they were. I think they didn't really stick to a plan. Yes, towards the end you realise that the tail enders are going to throw the bat. However, they didn't stick to a plan, and toward India gained some real good momentum with tail end wagging. Yes, they eventually bowled them out, but they bowled them out, giving India a real good lead going on that wicket.
Yeah, 249 India made in their first innings. Ganguly was not out, and it was a big day for him, a big innings for him, wasn't it?
Yes, never easy. He was bitter at the fact that he was left out of the squad, especially when he was captain as well. Greg Chappell had left him out. Been out for 11 months, and those were really long 11 months for them. And as soon as he took the field, he had that steeliness. He really looked determined to show India what they'd been missing for that 11 months.
There was a brief period where South Africa had to bat before lunch, and they lost 3 wickets. The first to go was the captain, Graham Smith. Technique again at fault?
Yeah, technical problems, Graham. He's falling over left-handers. You know, we know that Herschel Gibbs plays aggressively, but at that stage, just before lunch, wasn't warranted that shot. Got caught at point, and a perfect delivery there from Srinath. That's what he did all day. Attacked off stump, just nipped away. Great catch.
Kallis was the 4th wicket to go. This is after lunch. That's a good catch from VVS Laxman. Kallis going for 12. And AB de Villiers followed soon after. That was a brute.
It was. You can't play them. He tried to take his bottom hand off the ball to keep the ball on the ground, and a good catch. But more than anything, as far as I was concerned, India's skill today was bowling a good straight line. LBW caught behind. That's what they did. They learned from the way that South Africa bowled. And then when you've got the introduction of somebody like Anil Kumble, a world-class spin bowler, some variation, again bowling straight, that was a good change bowling from India.
Last man out was Andre Nell for 21, but it had been made off just 24 deliveries, so he put back to ball to good effect for South Africa. But overall, well, it was a horrible batting performance, all out for 84, and they conceded a 165-run lead. And the difference really was, as you said, that was the lines that they bowled. Tighter lines.
It's not rocket science. I know out there commentators are talking about length, but no, they didn't give the South Africans any room to throw the bat at the ball. They attacked off stump. They give their bowlers 6-3 fields 5-4 times, allowing them to attack the stumps. Variation in bounce, variation in lateral movement off the wicket as well.
So it was an important 165-run lead that India took over first innings. They came out to bat in their second innings. They lost Wasim Jaffer very quickly. It's been a poor tour for the opener so far, rather hanging the bat.
Hanging the bat, but early on he's looking to field bat on ball. A good delivery again. And then Pollock, that's what he does, hits her on or around. That's his 400th wicket, caught behind Dravid. And then, what a great way that they'd sort of resurrected a little bit, played positively, gets caught in the gully, again good lines. And then the wicket, the big wicket of Tendulkar dragging on.
Ganguly, the last man to go before the close for 25. That was 119 for 5, but at the end of day 2, India 146 for 5, and their lead is 311. Now, before we talk about the overall side of things, we must mention Sean Pollock for 2 reasons. One, he's the first South African to ever take 400 Test wickets, and 2, why on earth does he not open the bowling again? Well,
the 400th Test wicket is a fantastic effort. He's done that as well by leading the attack. He had Alan Donald around for a while, but after that he's had to shepherd the likes of Ntini, Nell and Co into the team, and he's been the spearhead. As far as why he hasn't opened the bowling, I don't know. I'm not sure that Smith has had a great time as captain throughout this match. We felt today that there was ball going in areas where they weren't fielders, then he'd move a fielder there and it would go somewhere else. Also the pattern of bowling changes. He's got 2 world-class bowlers in Ntini and Pollock, they should bowl together more, and especially when you start spells, you know, after breaks, you need to get Pollock more into the action.
Very, very briefly, can South Africa win or get anything out of this test, or is it all India?
No, I don't think so. They've still got something to play for, because this pitch seems to have flattened out a little bit.
OK, Robert, great to see you.